This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900.
Thanks so much for joining us here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Today is Monday, January 31st. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, along with Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, were dispatched to the 1300 block of South Meyer Drive late Sunday night for a reported stabbing. One patient was transported to Desert View Hospital via Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue ambulance. Another individual was taken into custody and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. Well, more on that story as it develops. A single vehicle rollover involving a small pickup truck occurred yesterday on Highway 160 northbound at mile marker 34 in Clark County. One person sustained lacerations from broken glass. There was 3 people total inside this vehicle. Mutual aid was requested from Clark County Fire to Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, and that was the only injury that was reported, which was minor. There have been 2 confirmed deaths related to COVID-19 reported since last Monday, January 24th. All residents of Pahrump. There are 169 new COVID-19 confirmed positive cases here in Nye County since last week. That's 7 in Tonopah, 6 in Smoky Valley, 6 in Gabbs, 1 both in Beatty and Amargosa, and the remainder right here in Pahrump. The total of 5,828 confirmed cases. Of course, that does not include home testing, which is the majority of what people are doing right now. Nye County test positivity rate is 37.9%. It's the 4th highest in the state. And Tonopah Community Health Nurse will host a walk-in COVID-19 vaccine clinic on Tuesdays from noon to 4:30 at their office at 1 Frankie Street. The Pahrump COVID-19 and flu vaccine clinic is on Tuesdays as well from 9 to 1 at the Community Health Nurse's office at 1981 East Calvetta Boulevard. Give them a call, 775-751-7070. Beatty's COVID and flu vaccine clinic will be held Wednesday, February 2nd from 10 to 11 a.m. And Amargosa Valley Vaccine Clinic will be held on Thursday, February 3rd from 10 to 11 at both of their community centers. Free testing kits for every home in the United States is eligible to order 4 free COVID home tests. Orders will usually ship in 7 to 12 days. Please go to covidtest.gov for more information. And a total of 9 people have died so far as a result of a 6-vehicle crash in Las Vegas.
Erlinda Zacharias has established a fundraiser through GoFundMe to help pay for the final expenses of 7 family members, including her children, brother, and 2 stepsons. As of Monday afternoon, thousands of people had donated more than $160,000 with a goal of $200,000. Zacharias' family members died Saturday afternoon when a speeding car struck their minivan at the intersection of North Commerce Street and West Cheyenne Avenue in North Las Vegas. Authorities say that car, being driven by 59-year-old Gary Robinson of North Las Vegas, was going an estimated 100 miles per hour when it ran a red light. It struck the minivan, which caused a chain reaction crash that involved a total of 6 vehicles. In addition to the victims in the minivan, Robinson and the passenger in his car were also killed. 6 other people were transported to local hospitals. 1 person remains in serious condition. The North Las Vegas Police Department is working with a team from the National Transportation Safety Board to investigate the crash. At this time, it's unclear if Robinson was impaired. If you'd like to donate to the victim's family to help them pay for final expenses, just go to GoFundMe.com and search for Erlinda Zacharias.
And more from News 25 on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest-reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, a new shopping option is now open in Henderson. Smith's Marketplace held its grand opening this past weekend. As News 25 discovered, the store offers a lot more than just groceries, and community leaders say it's a welcome addition to their city.
So we are at our Smith's Marketplace store, which is a 125,000 square feet multi-department store, which really means it is a one-stop shop. You can get more than just your groceries. You can buy the perfect outfit here in our apparel department. If you want to spruce up the house with some home decor, we've got that. Anything that you could possibly need, we have it at the Smith's Marketplace. We really listened to our customers, and what they said is they wanted convenience, they wanted affordable, and they wanted easy. And so that's the landscape of our Smith's Marketplace, is providing fresh, affordable food, and all of of the essentials that you can possibly need in just one store. And we've also continued to listen to our customers. So say you can't make it in a brick and mortar store like this, you can shop online for all of your groceries and select the time slot to have it picked up right at the store at curbside or even delivered right to your home. So when we talk about convenience, Smith is making it easy.
This is a home run for East Henderson. We're so excited to have this Smith's Marketplace in our community, and it's a Smith's and then some. It's over and above. There's the most amazing produce section. There's all sorts of different grocery sections, wine section, lots of wonderful things in this store. I think people are going to really enjoy coming through.
We're really excited that this is finally open. We've been working on getting 9 retailers in the adjacent lot. So we have Starbucks coming in, Cafe Rio, Great Clips, Jersey Mike's, Domino's Pizza, a dentist. We have a lot of stuff coming in. We're really excited.
First of all, we've been waiting a long time, and I live very close to here. Our office is literally right across the street. We own the building across the street, and we've needed a grocery store, and here it is, and it's finally here, so we're excited. A gas station, just incredible. But more importantly, from a business perspective, I sell Henderson, and so this just makes selling this area so much easier with this beautiful facility, and it's just amazing. I took pictures as I'm going through here, and this far exceeds any of the grocery stores that we have in Henderson. And then from the aspect of city council and for our city, I'm running for city council in this ward, and this is in my ward, and it just makes this part of the city just so much more vibrant.
One of the things that was missing was that retail piece, the grocery store. And I think not only are we going to see the grocery store really have an impact here, but the retail that's going in around it as well. So things are really starting to come alive in this part of the city of Henderson.
It's a win-win-win and win. Everybody wins because the community needs it. I mean, they need their coffee. We're hearing about that a lot. And they need their bank, and they need their pizzas and all that. So it really is a convenience factor for everyone who comes to the store to be able to do all these others. And to be able to provide that, it's a good feeling. It's for the community.
We're excited that Smith's is here. We welcome them. I had a chance to meet with Scott Hanley, who is the store manager, such a great guy, and just an exciting time today.
We're so excited. We had lines out the door. We opened on Saturday. The first 400 customers got a free gift card to shop at Smith's. I think they're excited. This also brought 230 new jobs to the market. So as you can see, people love Smith's, and we're happy to serve.
Visit Smith's Marketplace at 845 East Lake Mead Parkway in Henderson.
Well, if you're an animal lover and you'd like to help guide the future of Desert Haven Animal Society, this may be the perfect opportunity for you. Desert Haven is seeking applications to serve on the board of directors. There are requirements, but there is a deadline also to apply.
We would like animal people and people in the community that are involved with animals, but we also would like people that have animals or even don't, that love them and want to be involved. There's no real strict requirements.
We are looking for people who have an array of backgrounds, so business background, web design, animal loving, things of that nature, something that everyone can bring a different avenue of experience to the board. I am the executive director, so I handle the day-to-days, but I also report directly to the board. So I would be telling them any problems, any issues, anything that needs to be addressed, and then they, as the group of the board of directors, would come up with a solution that we can move forward with.
Applying is easy, but you must do so by Monday, February 14th at 4 p.m., and you must be at least 21 years old to serve.
They can get a resume together. They can either mail it to our P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 3233, Pahrump, Nevada 89041, or Monday through Sunday, they can drop off a resume to the office at the Desert Haven Animal Society, which is 1511 East Seary Lane. We are there from 7 a.m. till about 4 p.m. every day.
Desert Haven also has opportunities for volunteers who would like to work directly with the animals by helping out around the shelter. An experienced Kakavulius says can be very rewarding.
We always welcome volunteers to come down. They can do an array of things. They can do anything from folding laundry, playing with the cats and dogs, to truly cleaning and helping out doing the more grueling items. It's extremely rewarding. You get to see animals come in at their worst and leave at their best. They come in scared and frightened. You get to be a part of showing them that people aren't all bad, and you also get to find them their new forever homes.
And we spoke to the Nye County School District Superintendent, Mr. Schillenberg, to get an update on how it's going here in the county.
Everyone's really busy. I think everyone's really tired. Everyone's been struggling with this COVID for now almost 2 years. So the sad part is what I see in the schools is a lot of people who are just really drained. So our goal is not to add more stress to their lives and just to understand that it's a tough time for everyone. And we know you're doing the best you can, and we're going to keep focusing on our students and trying to help them learn the best we can in this unusual environment, and pray it ends soon. We've really been fairly lucky. Our case numbers have not been too high. We have more cases at our secondary level than the elementary, but with the mitigation strategies we have in place, I think we've done pretty well. I don't think we'll have to get to the point of having a hybrid or even having kids go back to virtual learning. Once in a while, we've had to close down a class for a week because of case numbers, but that's just been one class at a time, and it's only for a week. Kids are resilient. They can pretty much deal with anything as long as you give them a little bit of freedom. The masks are harder, especially the secondary level. They don't like them, so it's a constant reminder. Little kids, they don't always fit well, they fall off. Yeah. So, we're struggling with those things, but I think we're doing pretty well overall. We're really working to try to catch up some of the learning loss that everyone across the whole country has dealt with. Our scores have probably gone down about 20% over this COVID time period. So we've been able to add some interventionists in our schools, EL specialists and gait specialists, so that our classroom teacher has support. So everything's not on the back of just the classroom teacher to help our students with their learning and especially learning loss.
A little bit of health news and your Save It Pat right after this.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Lead poisoning remains a concern in many communities across the United States. If you're unfamiliar, it's most commonly seen in children and can be extremely harmful to their health. Dr. Rupert Kaur, a pediatrician for Cleveland Clinic Children's, says lead poisoning can have a lasting impact on kids.
What we know about lead poisoning is that kids who have lead exposure in the home are often at risk for behavior problems, learning difficulties, and chronic health concerns as well, such as GI problems, headaches, abdominal pain, things like that.
Dr. Takur says lead can be found all over the place, including water and soil, as well as some imported consumer products. So what can parents do to help prevent lead poisoning? She says, if possible, remove any hazardous lead materials from your home. Also make sure to regularly clean dusty surfaces and wet mop your floors. Another tip, leave your shoes at the door after being outside. And if you have lead pipes, run the water on cold for at least 2 minutes before using. Dr. Takur says lead poisoning can be detected through blood tests, and while it is treatable, there is no cure.
It's very hard for us to predict what a child's outcomes are going to be, but we know that the effects of lead poisoning are not reversible. Once we get the lead level down, we can't necessarily reverse what's already happened.
Dr. Takur says research continues to better understand lead poisoning, especially when it comes to long-term effects and how it impacts pregnant women.
Well, 4M Dental Implant Center in Las Vegas offers a variety of options for improving smiles, and many times they can do it all in just a day.
We have some very loyal staff. Our hygienist has been here for over 20 years. I myself have worked here 11, almost 12 years. So we really care about our patients. We have very strong bonds with our patients because they've been coming to us for so long.
Oh, we have the most wonderful staff. Our staff makes you feel at home, like you're part of our family from the minute you call to the minute you walk through our doors. And they're very informative in our procedures that we do here, and they walk you through every step.
So from the moment you walk in, that warm greeting, we introduce you to some of our staff members, and then you meet Tessa, our treatment coordinator. She brings you to a room, we take some x-rays. The doctor educates you on all of your different options. You then go back with Tessa, and we prioritize and focus on whatever is most important to you.
We have a on-site lab that helps us do these same-day implant procedures. So you walk out of here with the same day prosthetics.
You come in, we do the surgery, we place the implants, but we're also able to create the teeth and connect them from day one. So you go home with that permanent smile from the day of your surgery. And it's all done in one day here at our office. So oftentimes when it comes to dental implants, there's so much information out there. And one of our biggest goals offering these free consultations is not only to educate the patient, but to make sure they ask any and all questions that they have and they truly understand their options with dental implants.
Our phone number is 702-490-9925.
All right, for today's Save a Pet, we're inside the cat room at Desert Haven, and that's where we find Darby, who introduces us to Bonnie Mae.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Bonnie Mae. Bonnie Mae has been here at Desert Haven now for a little over 5 months. She is a beautiful, very hefty, black domestic long-haired cat. She is primarily black, but then she has these cute little white toes that poke out of her, like the bottom, and then she also has this really majestic white fluff that just comes out from the middle of her neck. It's so unique and cute. She also has beautiful, beautiful green eyes. She is quite a large cat. I would probably say she's around 20 pounds or so. So it's not just the fluff. There's some chunk going on underneath there too. Super sweet girl. She is actually one of the roaming cats, so she gets along well with other kitties. And she just loves attention, and she's constantly trying to groom herself so that she can look presentable. She's hoping that she gets to go and find true love at their event that they're actually hosting here at Desert Haven, called Speed Petting, which is on February 13th at 1 p.m. at their facility here on Siri Lane. So you can come, meet a whole bunch of these kitties and doggies and pet them, and hopefully you get to find true love, and hopefully they get to also find true love during that day. So if you want to come and see Bonnie Mae or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, you can always give them a call at 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
We're going to look outside right now where Romano risked his own finger just to get this shot, cut himself when he was getting this shot for us. Thanks so much, Romano. We'll have your weather right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Nice to see you on a Monday after a amazing weekend. Oh boy, but here we are all in one place and all in our places with bright, shiny faces looking at Fernley, Fallon, Carson City, Tonopah, Goldfield, all of you all down from the low and mid 50s as we approach Beatty, though, heating up 65 degrees. That's actually our hot spot in the state today. Tied with Amargosa, good going, two-way tie. Everybody wins. Las Vegas, 63 degrees. Out to Death Valley, just 71 degrees. Pretty normal, actually, Death Valley. 71 in Death Valley, that seems just kind of wrong. I don't know. 57 is our current temperature here in the dusky desert jewel that is Pahrump. We got a low tonight of 41 degrees, humidity at 22%, bringing in all kinds of clouds as that sunset at 5:09. Gorgeous colors out there on the horizon. And it'll rise again with more gorgeous colors tomorrow, 6:44. We get another partly cloudy sky day tomorrow, a high of 61. Northwesterly winds at 13 miles per hour, just starting to kick up tomorrow. And watch out for Wednesday, because check this out, 24 mile per hour winds. That's the average gust. So we're going to see some serious gusting winds out on Wednesday, and temperatures plummeting quite a bit. I mean, we're dropping down 13, 14 degrees here. Looks like we return to fighting trim on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Temperatures sneaking all the way up to 64 degrees by week's end. We're going to have some winds, mostly right around 9-10 miles per hour, but nothing like we're going to see on Wednesday. So, batten the hatches down tomorrow, and we'll prepare for that and enjoy the rest of what we've got for the week. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
I was saying we're not looking forward to Wednesday there with those winds. Got to be prepared a little bit with 24 mile per hour. We got to say Seroptimus is having a really important event coming up, and there's limited tickets, so you got to give them a call. 702-592-5296. That flyer has 705 on it, but it's actually 702-592-5276. And this is for their Mardi Gras ball. This is going to be happening at the Prump Nugget in their ballroom on Saturday, February 12th. This is going to be so much fun. There's cocktails, a silent auction, and a wonderful dinner there. A lot of good giveaways, including the Golden Knights tickets and Raiders tickets, hot air balloon rides, including a champagne picnic. You want to give them a call, 702-592-5296 to do that. And of course, this goes to support the Seroptimus, which helps and empowers women here right in our community here in Pahrump. So you definitely want to support them. Of course, give us a call for more information. There's also a flyer on our local Pahrump Facebook page. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Have a great night.